Hello and welcome to the video. In this video we're going to take a look at the new version of this radio. Now this is the Taranis QX7. We have loads and loads of videos about this radio, and we actually have a complete series in fact. And recently we did a couple of things to this radio. This was one of the original ones that came out about 9-10 months ago. We installed the new gimbals, the M7 gimbals, which made it feel a lot nicer, and we also did another little video where we put a multi-protocol module in the back. But FrSky have just released a new updated version, which is one of the reasons why this radio has been available for less than $99 in lots and lots of places as people get rid of this stock. This is a fantastic radio, and one of the radios I recommended in my recommended kit video that I did about 6-8 weeks ago, because it's a FrSky radio. It just has all the telemetry, all the goodness, and so long as you can cope with a few less switches than the Taranis X9D Plus, then it's a great radio. So in this video, let me very quickly show you what the new one looks like. Let me unbox it, and let me actually show you what comes in the package. So the box itself is pretty huge, brown cardboard. I'm going to really focus on that, get this thing out. So the first thing you notice is once you've taken it out of that brown cardboard box, is it comes in its own case, and this is a really nice case. It's quite big actually compared to the radio, if I can put them side by side, but everything is in here. So let me just show you how it comes. So there's the radio itself. There's a manual in the top pouchy bit. Here's the main event, the radio itself. We'll look at that in a second. I'll show you all the stuff that's changed on there. And then there's lots of things in this pocket. There's a little charger, there's a neck strap so that you can hang it from your neck. And then there's also the charger as well for the onboard battery. So what's actually changed then? Well, there's a couple of things. First of all is it's this blue colour. So if we put them side by side, you can kind of see exactly what the differences are here. Rather than have these pieces moulded in, they're actually now separate, kind of a plasticky feel. That it's always had the same kind of rubber grips on the back in the corner, which are very comfortable, but you've now got this kind of faux leather pieces on the sides too. It comes pre-installed with those M7 gimbals that we installed in the old one, and it feels really nice. There's a slight ratchet on the throttle. I may crack the back of this case and change that. I prefer a throttle that's completely smooth, but it's in there. And you'll probably notice as well, if I bring it up to the camera, they've also installed some quite fancy sticks on here as well, if you compare that with the standard sticks that you get with the M7 gimbals. They've also upgraded the switches, you'll notice that. So on here you have kind of the round toggle switches, and we have some nicer feeling ones. I don't mind the switch feeling on the originals, but these are much easier to move, and for me I quite like this slightly harder, more positive click on the radio on here. Still the same with the two potentiometers as well. The right one has an indent, the left one doesn't. There is an inbuilt wireless trainer function in here as well. Now this is quite a new feature. It's on the Horus, and it's also, I believe, going to be on the new 10-channel radios that will be coming out as well. So it allows you to connect this radio to one of those big expensive FrSky radios and use it as a trainer wirelessly. But it also allows you to connect wirelessly to the FrSky telemetry app. Now you can download the telemetry app, and I'll probably do a video showing that later on, where you can connect it to the radio and have all the telemetry information appear on that screen. Let me show you the battery in the back. In the older radio it was a much lower capacity, so that's a welcome change, because I tend to find I'm having to charge this little guy all the time. And then the last two changes are, of course, that it comes with that lovely soft case that we've just looked at, and you also get these inbuilt gimbal protectors. They're actually designed to fit over these larger sticks and protect them when you're carrying them around. In terms of the interface, it's exactly the same as all of the other pieces. Not a lot of change there. To very quickly show you the version of FrSky firmware that's on here. So it's version 2.2, dated the 5th of the 9th 2017, so reasonably recent. So the only other thing to have a look at is to just look up its backside. You'll notice that again there isn't an SD card supplied this time, so you're going to have to supply your own. There's the USB connector, and this time, I don't know if you can see in there, there's actually the 3 pins in the smart port connection. Now in some of the original radios, check that, there wasn't any pins in that slot, so that's a minor change as well. So that's the overview of what has changed on this radio from the original QX7. So the X7S then, it's the blue or carbon fibre colour, the gimbals, the switches, the built-in wireless trainer functionality, comes with a battery and now comes with a charger as well, which is very nice. That beautiful soft case, and also the gimbal protectors so they don't get damaged in transit. So hopefully that helps those of you that are looking between the two radios and trying to figure out whether or not you want to plump for one of these that's currently on sale and still a fantastic radio, or you want to go for something that's the latest and greatest. Thank you for taking the time to watch that video, and particularly for watching right to the very end. We try and release a video on Tuesday and Friday, and sometimes we'll release 1 or 2 extra ones in a week as well. All of the videos on the channel are organised into easy to use playlists, so do have a look in there, because if you're interested in a subject, we organise all the videos on that subject so you can find them easily all together in one place. If you like what we're doing, then please like and subscribe and tell others about the channel so they can come and join as well. We're available in all of the usual social media places, particularly in places like Instagram, Twitter, and we also share all of our 3D designs on Thingiverse.